Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy Ray of Amy Ray Plans. In today's video, I'm here to share a plan with me for the last 4 days of February and the first 3 days of March. So it is February 26th through March 3rd. And I am using this beautiful January 2024 mystery from Carrea Press. I am using the foil bundle it came with. Now this was added to the site. Carrea Press does bring her mysteries to the site after they've shipped. However, this one sold out super fast. Honestly, I think it's the fastest a mystery has sold out, in quite as long as I can remember. And I really hope she reformats this in the future, and I just love it so much. Also, what was I going to say? No, I didn't have any. I don't know why I said also. So anyway, this was the 15mm strip with the extra box. The beautiful colors. Oh, I know what I was going to say. She has reformatted her kit slightly. I actually really love what she did. I don't know like all the changes off the top of my hand, but I know like this was a change like right here. And then this was the washi and the headers, the fashion. I love these colors so much. So let me show you this. One of the things I love so much, I know I said this when I hauled it, but I love that we get patterned and planed quarter boxes now. I just think that is wonderful, because I feel like a lot of kits can have like the regular like labels and these boxes, but I also like having those quarter boxes and these too. I love those. All right, and then the foil bundle, like I said, this did come with it. This is like, to me, it's like a pinkish or like a purplish pink. So we have the newest format. This is the hearts. So you have the full box overlays, 3 full box overlays, the tall box, the headers, the scripts, icons, and weekend banner, the 2 sheets of the bougie, the bottom washi, which I'll share with you, the extra headers, the whole reinforcements, date cover or date squares, and deco. So this is what I did. I was gonna pull in like either a Simply Gilded or a washi from like the Coffee Monsterz Co or Grin and Barrett. So like my favorite washi shops are the Coffee Monsterz Co, Grin and Barrett Plans, Once More with Love, and Simply Gilded. So I was going to pull in a washi, but I really wanted to use both of the overlays with the hearts since it is a lovey-dovey kit. And yeah, I do have 2 this or that's. This is a 90s pop culture one, and then the other one is 90s TV. Not sure if I'll get through both of them, but I will try. So let's figure out the boxes situation as per usual. Okay, now that I'm back filming this way on my desk, you might hear my chair squeak again. So I do not squeak, but like it hits into the... So like my desk, it has one of those like foldable, like a fold out thing where you could get, where you have access to your keyboard. So actually maybe if I keep it like this, nope, that's even worse. Okay, never mind. So scratch that. And I can't film closer this way because there's like file cabinets there. So there's no room for my legs there. All right, so pretty sure I'm going to use all of these. Not sure about this box. I do want to use this. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. I want to use these 2. And I'm not a big fashion box person, so I'm gonna not use these, but what I am gonna do, when I don't use like these like extra ones, I always use whatever boxes I don't use in my plan with me, like in my spread. I always use them in like my extra planners, like my A5 Daily Duo, my Agenda, or my Callie Danielle. So these don't go to waste. So put those over there, and then we have 8, 9, 10. Oh, I can use one of those. Huh. All right, so let me make sure. Okay. I want to use the one with red hair, because the ones with red hair always remind me of my mom. All right, so, or do I want to use a checklist? No, let's use a fashion box. And I would use the tall box, except then that means I can only fit like 2 or 3 boxes in my side. So I'm not going to use it, even though it's beautiful. And I love the fountain in the background of the tall box. And that one too. I don't know, because I love the background of this too, with all the little like sayings. So you have in the background. And I really like her outfit. So, okay. Let's figure things out. All right, so we have... Oh, this has all the sayings too. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm filming it now. I was going to film when my mom and stepdad went out, because they're going to run some errands. But I have to answer the phone in case it rings. So, oh, that looks so good. So I just decided to do it now while they're home. So I do apologize for any background noises. I really want to use the birds as the... Are we still in frame? Okay. I want to use the birds as the top box. And I also need my headers. Which I'm trying to find. I should always put the header sheet right next to the full boxes. That would just make a lot more sense. All right, so we're going to do blue first. And then we're going to do the dark pink. And then we'll do the orange. We'll separate the pinks. And then we'll do the light pink. I have a rash on my neck. It's not like contagious or anything. I had it a couple weeks ago. Put bacitracin on it, Vaseline, and it went away. But now it's back. And it feels like pressure. Like kind of when you have a pimple. And it's like full, but there's no pimple there. So it's just like a rash. It goes away, but it comes back. So I'm going to call my primary care doctor. Maybe I need like a prescription antibiotic cream. And it's like annoying because it's like on the back of my neck. So. So like when I put like bacitracin and stuff, it gets in my hair. All right, so let's see. So we have that there. Let's do the fountain. Oh, how good do these look? What do these say? Oh, I think these are like, I don't know. Yeah, I think those are supposed to be macarons, but I'm not sure. Or macaroons. I think they're called macaroons, not macarons. I'm thinking of like macros, I think, but no, macaroons. Those look so pretty. And then you got the rosé, the cocktail menu. All right, so I think we'll put this one here. And then I need the pink header. I've learned to not start this or that when I'm doing the boxes or the full box overlays, because I always I feel like I always start talking about like what boxes I want where, or like being silent when I put the overlays down. And then I like go back to this or that, and I'm like, where was I? All right, so let's do this one here. on this sidebar. And then I need the orange. These colors are just perfection. This color reminds me of like, this reminds me of the like creamsicles and the sherbet pops. Like I remember my ice cream truck sold like, or maybe it was like in the store, but it was like the push-up pops, and I think they were like Flintstone push-up pops, if I'm remembering correctly. Because I know there was also like Flintstone vitamins back in the day. And I was like, I hated those. Those tasted like straight chalk, you know. But there was a lot of cool and like yummy 90s and like early 2000s snacks that aren't around anymore. And like they were just the jam. I feel like we had like the best snacks and stuff back in those days. I mean, some of the stuff's still around, like Fruit by the Foot and Gushers, but I don't like buy it anymore. Although like every time I go down the grocery store aisle and I see the Fruit by the Foots, I really want it. And like one of these days I'll probably get it. But like Fruit by the Foot, Gushers, and what were the other things? Oh, Fruit Roll-Ups. I love those. Like those are still around, but there were so many like Dunkaroos and things like that that aren't around anymore. Like those Philly cheesecake bite bars. I'm making myself hungry. Even though I just ate, what did I eat? I had some of my mom's, some leftover salad, and then I had a couple of oranges. All right, so we have the pink. Oh, now I can start the day by day. Or not day by this or that. All right, so this one's 90s pop culture. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. While I did love them both, I was definitely more of an NSYNC girly. Freddie Prinze Jr. or Ryan Phillippe. Although I loved Freddie Prinze Jr. too. I don't know. That one's kind of like hard to answer because I love them both. Surge or Fruitopia. I'm not sure if I ever had Surge, but I remember Fruitopia, so Fruitopia. Ring Pops or Gushers? Definitely Gushers. I was not a big Ring Pop kid, if I remember correctly. Ace of Base or Aqua. I feel like the only song I know by Aqua is the Barbie Girl or Barbie World, something like that. No, I think it's Barbie Girl. So I'll go with Ace of Base because I do remember when I was handed down my sister's cassette tape player, the cassettes she gave me were like Paula Abdul and Ace of Base, so I remember the Ace of Base cassette very well. And I just aged myself. Legends of the Hidden Temple or Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. Again, I watched both of... Wait a second. I think I messed up somewhere. Yeah. Okay, hold on. So we have 1, 2. This should be orange. Right? Yeah. Orange. And then light pink. So yeah, I did watch both of those shows, but I feel like I really liked Legends of the Hidden Temple more. Also, 90s and early 2000s shows and movies were so good too. I probably like, just like, because that was like my childhood and my teenage years, so obviously I enjoyed that stuff. And then we have Oregon Trail or Minesweeper. I did play both, but Minesweeper always made me crazy because I could never, I like never did well in it. So, and like Oregon Trail is like such nostalgic vibes. I remember like playing that in school and like when we had free computer time and just the best. Lunchables or Bagel Bites. I was not a big Lunchables person. So, definitely Bagel Bites. I pretty much had the same thing. Oh, I just realized one of the other changes she made is we get more of these boxes. I don't think we got 2 of each of these. I think we only had 4 right here on this sheet. So that's another thing I like. And she did get rid of the checklist. For this kit, she did put them in as an extra, but now, well, I don't know if she'll put them in an extra in like every kit, or she'll just do it like for a certain format. But I don't use the checklists anyway, although I did use these ones because I love the colors. I use them in my Daily Duo, but I don't use them in my 7x9 planner. All right, so let's go in with the overlays. So yeah, Bagel Bites were so good. And that's another thing, like I'll see like Bagel Bites or Tostitos in this, not Tostitos. Wait, Tostitos is the tortilla chip, isn't it? What's the Pizza Bites? Pizza Bites. I don't know why I thought. Oh, because I'm thinking of taquitos, but no. No, I was thinking of the wrong thing. But yeah, Pizza Bites are good too. Although, like, it never fails. No matter how much I let them cool off, I always burn my tongue on them. All right, let's see if this works here, because I don't want to cover up any of the birds. That works, yeah. Cute. Look at those cute little birds. And he's like giving her a kiss. Beanie Babies or Furbies. I never had a Furby. I think I wanted one for a while when they were like all the rage. But I never had one. And I'm kind of glad, because looking back, they're kind of creepy. Like, their face is not like a friendly face. And then Mrs. Doubtfire or Home Alone. And both of them have nostalgic vibes to me, but I'd probably choose Home Alone. No, I don't want that to cut into the cake. Oh, what about this side? Yeah, that works. And then we have a 90s TV. I want to, like, these I had, like, went into my story archive, and these were in that from a couple of years ago on my stories. So, but I want to find more that are like 90s, 2000 themes. So I need to remember to look when I'm on the next time I'm on the internet, the interwebs. No, I don't. This one's hard because I feel like everything covers. Yeah, let's not do this one. Let's do, I guess we'll use this one. Actually, it's the same on this, so let's just use this one, and then we have a sheet down, or an empty sheet, I should say. Let's do this one here, and then we have 3 more, right? Okay. Let's do this one here. Actually, wait a second. I have that one here, but I feel like that one could work again here, because it doesn't take, let's use this one. All right, and then I know these ones are like back to back, unless I do this one here. Well, it's still back to back. I didn't space that out well enough, but all right. And then I'll use that tall box one on the tall girl when I use it in my other planner. And then let's go in with header overlays. But let me put on the ones in this sidebar first. All right, so 90s TV, Dylan McKay or Brandon Walsh. And these characters are from Beverly Hills 90210, the original. Dylan McKay, 100%. I was too old to watch. not too old, too young to watch that show when it premiered. And I remember having the biggest crush on Luke Perry, and because like I would get all the teenage magazines like Teen Bop and like Tiger Beat and all those, and they'd always have him in there. And I remember having the biggest crush on him, and he played Dylan McKay. And I remember vividly trying to sneak downstairs and hide behind our couch when my brother, who was in high school, was watching that show, just to see Dylan McKay being portrayed by Luke Perry. And I would always get caught, but I would every week I would try it. And obviously when I was that young, I wasn't understanding like the storylines. But when I was able to, when I was old enough to, I watched that show, and I've seen that entire series like 3 or 4 times by now. And it is one of my all-time favorite TV shows, even though it wasn't a show that I watched as it premiered. And I just remember, and I remember being so sad and like shocked when he died a couple years ago. He died in like a freak accident. He like, I don't know if, oh yeah, didn't they say he had a stroke? Yeah, and he like fell and hit his head, and he never regained consciousness. And I think they had him in a coma for a while, like a medically induced coma, before like they like ended up pulling the plug because he like wasn't going to come back. He didn't have any brain function. So I remember that was like, that's the celebrity death. That and Heath Ledger that have like crushed me the most. Zach or Slater from Saved by the Bell. Zach was another big crush of mine. He was like a couple years ago, he was in a show on Fox called Pitch, which was about, it was a fictional show based on the first, like, obviously it was fictional, so it was centered around the first MLB player that was a woman and like played with the men. And I loved it so much, and I was so bummed because it was one of those shows that I got invested in. And I loved, 1, because it had baseball, 2, because it had like the first woman player playing with the men, and because Mark Paul Gosselaar, who played Zach, or who, that's the actor's name who played Zach, I loved him in it too. And they canceled it after 1 season. And I found that happens to me a lot, where I get involved in a TV show and it's canceled like after 1 or 2 seasons, and I get so annoyed. Like I know that happened with like October Road. There was only 2 seasons. Then there was like, I forget the name of it, but I think it was only 1 season. It was like a mystery series, and it had, oh, what's that guy's name? Christian Slater. Yeah, and it was like, they were like an agency, and they solved like mystery cases. And it's happened with so many shows. Like I could probably list, well, like if I like remembered all the names, like 10 or 20 shows that this has happened to me too. So yeah, definitely Zach. And then Clarissa or Blossom. I did watch both of those shows, but I was definitely more invested in Clarissa, from Clarissa Explains It All. And then we have Uncle Jesse or Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil is from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Uncle Jesse is from Full House. And definitely Uncle Jesse. Full House was one of my favorite shows as a kid, and on my list of all-time favorite shows. And then we have I'm So Excited or I'm So Scared, which I think was from, they were doing like that episode of Save the Bell when Jesse took like the caffeine pills or whatever. I would say I'm So Excited. My So-Called Life or Party of Five. Both of those shows I didn't watch when they premiered, and actually I don't think I've seen all of Party of Five, but I have the whole series on DVD, and eventually I'll stop rewatching things and watch that. So I would go with Party of Five. And then we have Ross and Rachel or Murder and Scully. While I've never, like, seen the whole series of Friends, I've only seen, like, a couple of episodes. Not a couple. I've seen a lot of episodes, but not, like, in start to finish of the whole season, or the whole series. But I've never seen X-Files, so it would be Ross and Rachel. And then I only have a couple more, so before... Oh, wait, we still have Deco. We have time. So I would say, yeah, Ross and Rachel. And then we have Salute Your Shorts or Hey Dude, which were 2 shows on Nickelodeon. And again, I did watch both. But I don't really remember Salute Our Shorts, but I do remember Hey Dude. So I would go with that one. And then we have In Living Color or All That. Didn't watch In Living Color, and I did watch All That. So All That, Ren and Stimpy or Beavis and Butthead. I didn't watch either of those, but I guess if I had to pick one, I would go with Ren and Stimpy. Are You Afraid of the Dark or Tales from the Crypt? And I would choose Are You Afraid of the Dark. I did watch that show. I did not watch Tales from the Crypt. All right, super cute. Yeah, so that was the this or that. And I'm going to try to remember to, yeah, these are macarons. Or macarons. Can't, you know I'm not going to say it right. But yeah, I'll try to remember to look for more, like, nostalgic themed this. Oh, let's not put that there since the full box is right there. Yeah, I'll try to remember to look for more nostalgic ones because I really love going back and being like having the nostalgia of being like, oh yeah, love that. Let's see, where do we have these here? So let's put those there. I want to move this. Let's put this. Let's put that over here. And then, oh, this is so cute. It looks like an ice cream cone, but it's flowers. Let's put that here. Ooh. Okay. And then we have the outfit flat lay or just the top. Kind of want to do the whole outfit, but it does take up a lot of, but so does the top because the top is a bigger. So we'll just do that there. Do the drink over here. I need to look at the deco before I use date covers and be like, is that going to cut in to, because like, oh, I always forget. I could just cut off the bottom. I mean, it's not going to look the best, but we can tell that that's a glass of wine. Probably shouldn't have put it there because it's very close to that, but oh well. And if you're like a 90s, early 2000s, like that's when you grew up, do you guys remember like TGIF? Like, it was like a slate of shows on Friday where it was like, I know I'm covering that, but I know it's Tuesday that day, so. And I remember it like, my dad and I, we would make like popcorn and we'd make like pepperoni and cheese and crackers and like tortilla chips, and he would watch like Full House with me, and like it was like Full House and Boy Meets World, I think like Family Matters and all of those shows. So good. I wanted to use the shopping bag, even though it's right there, but I really like this, and I used pretty much all the deco, except this one. I didn't use these two. This, I kind of want to put right here, even though it is a lot, but I like it. Why does my camera look down? I think it's okay. And then I didn't use these ones, but I'll use these in, like, a different, like, my, not my main planner, because this is my main planner. And then we have to pray that we don't cut any of the page, because that happens to me often. I was so sad because yesterday I was supposed to hang out with my friend and her son had like a fever, so we didn't hang out. Hopefully he's feeling better and hopefully we can hang out again soon. We were gonna hang out yesterday because he was off from school and he's like, Mom, I don't like when you hang out with Amy without me. And it's so funny. We met when his mom and I were daycare teachers, so I've known him since he was 1, or like 1.5. No, 1, yeah. And we just have a really good relationship. And now she also has a daughter, and I just love her kiddos to death. They're like my honorary niece and nephew. All right, so let's rearrange my sheets. I don't need any of this. I will put the foiled heart deco on off camera as per usual. So let's rearrange my sheets a little bit. And wait, where's that other one? Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Here, okay. All right, there we go. All right, and I only have 2 things to pre-plan this week, and they both happen to take place on the 1st. I like to mark when it is the 1st of the month. So we're gonna go in here. Actually, I need a label. Can't just plop that in. Let's use orange, and let's use a pattern. See that? Okay, there we go. And then obviously I don't have scripts in this foil color aside for this, so I'll be using black scripts as well. We're gonna use this sticker that says Hello March. This is from Carlea Plans. And then I'm gonna use a character sticker. Even though there's some green in this guy because it's to mark like St. Patrick's Day, I do really like him. And there's like blue and orange in here, so that matches. And that is from the Coffee Monsterz Co. And then the other thing I need to mark is that it is my nephew, one of my nephew's birthdays that day. And just deciding how I want to mark it. I know I want to use the blue color. Let's use do I want to use that? Let's use one of these boxes. Cute, cute, cute. And then I have custom birthday scripts coming for every birthday I put in my planner, but I don't have them yet, so I'm just going to use a regular script, and I'm going to use one of the birthdays from SPC, Scribble Prints Co, and put that, oh wait, wrong side. Luckily I realized. And then I'm just going to write his name. I'm using the Sharpie S gel. Fun fact, I have 3 nephews named Michael. One's in college, one is in middle school, and one is in elementary school. Yeah. And this one is the one that's in middle school. He's in 6th grade. And to mark that, I kind of wanted to use one of these, but I don't know if I should. Just because we'll see. I have a ton of birthday stickers. There's no lack of birthday stickers in my life, that's for sure. So let's just see what we have. Oh, this is cute. This is a cupcake from Bubba Bear Studios, and it matches the colors of the kits, so that works out. And that is everything for this spread. And let's flip you out. I just love it so much. I'm going to go in with the deco pieces now off camera. I really love how it turned out. I love the foil color. So everything is from Caress Press, the kit and the foil bundle. This is the Coffee Monsterz Co, Carlea Plans, Scribble Prints Co, and Bubba Bear Studios. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.